Can you turn the heater on? Apparently we're live. Fantastic. So that surprised me. I didn't think we'd go live. So okay. So Joanna's just going to set this live to public so that you'll actually be able to come and say hello. Today I'm going to be walking you through what we have available in the Health Potion Academy. So so yeah, so many technical difficulties to start this one off. We're off to a good start. So the Health Potion Academy is a project that we launched last year, and it's essentially a private student portal where you're able to log in and access all of the courses that we have available. We have, I think it's 7 or 8 courses, and in total we have about 50 classes. We have some classes that aren't part of courses, they're just sort of one-off. And we've also got classes that are part of a structured course. So our flagship course is the 5 pillars. And this is a 7-part video series that walks you through the 5 primary functions of the digestive system. What the gut is, how the gut works. The 5 pillars are stomach acid, digestive enzymes, bile, motility, and mucosa. It walks you through all of these primary functions in a very structured format, tells you what they are, what they're supposed to do, what happens when they break, how they break, and what we can do to fix them. And it does it in a very structured way. And this is the benefit of a course over some of my other free content. Like if you're watching this, you're probably watching this on YouTube or Facebook as a live. If you like my content, it follows the same theme. It's the same idea. It's the same stuff, but it's in a very much more structured format. And I can like track your progress. I can see which classes you've studied. This is just one example of one of the courses we have. So I've actually got, so let me see if I can do this. So I've actually got a tab with the Academy open here. So let me just click over here and it should pop over. Cool. So this is the Health Potion Academy, and it's very beautiful if you ask me. This is designed by Joanna. So this is all Joanna's design, the Health Potion Academy. So when you log in, this is what you'll see. Does it all look good, Joanna? Are you watching? You check if it looks good, yeah? If you've got questions, I'm going to open you up as well. So if you've got questions at any point about anything I'm talking about, make sure to let me know so I can answer them. Okay, I've got you up here. Okay, so this is the homepage. So you can see there's a very, I'm going to open all these tabs so you can see how much content we actually have in the Academy, because you will be absolutely shocked with the amount of resources and educational material that we have available in here. So like every single one of these things is a course. All of these tabs that I'm opening, these are specific courses. Inside each tab, these are individual classes. So every single thing that you see over here is a different class. So there is an absolutely unbelievable amount of stuff in here. So and you see here, so I'm logged into my account at the minute, so I can see which courses I've watched. Obviously, I've made these, so I don't need to watch them again. But I can see on my end which things you've watched. So I use this a lot with my one-to-one clients because it works really well, because I've said some of the educational material maybe like 100, 200 times to different individuals. But now I've got this portal where I can just send people to and they can take a look at this educational material themselves. And then in our one-to-one program, I can actually focus on applying this information into their individual circumstance. So this is one reason the Academy is so important to me, is it helps me save a lot of time, and it helps my clients have access to these resources like whenever it is that they need them. I've also designed it to be, okay, Jonas just helped me get all that set up. Thank you. So I've also designed it to be a more, I would say, budget friendly. So it's like, I know not everybody can afford one-to-one coaching. Not everybody can afford to work with a doctor or a practitioner at every point of their journey. But I still think you should have access to as much information as you need to. So we've made this very cost effective. You can join the Academy and you can get access to all of these courses. So let's go through here. So we've got Welcome, we've got the Academy members only. So look, this is how it works. Like you click stuff here and it pops up like here. This invites you to our private Facebook group. This is actually why I wanted to make this video today, because I had about 5 requests of people trying to join the Health Potion Academy students only group when they're not even aware of what the Academy is. So that's one reason I wanted to make this, so you can actually see what the Health Potion Academy is. So you get access to that. I post exclusive content in that. So down here, we've got live classes. So these were more sort of like one-shot classes that we did. So they were like a one-off. So as you can see over here, you shouldn't be able to hear it, but it's unavailable anywhere else. This is just available here. So it's like a YouTube video you can skip through. You come down underneath each video and there's resources that will help you with this. So these are clickable. Down here, there's this link here. You can click here. Food combining ebook, and this will take you to the of the food combining ebook. So you'll be able to, so this literally just takes you straight to it. So you see, we click this and now it's taking you over to the PDF. So it's going to take you over and you can have a copy of this. So there's a little download button up here. You can just press download. So you can scroll down. So this is a whole other ebook. This is like a full ebook here. And these little things here, actually these little red things, these are references. So you can go and check where I've gained this information from, because I'm not just saying stuff for the sake of it. Like this is a reference. I'm going to test myself. I haven't opened this for years. Let's see if this reference works. So look, all of the resources and the educational material in the academy, in these books, for it. There's studies, there's scientific references that explain these things. Let's try this one. Let's see if this one's still working. See, look, and it's redirecting you. These are PubMed scholarly articles. This isn't just like saying things for the sake of saying things. Let's go back here. So that just shows you what you've got here. This is like all of the information that you actually need to achieve healing. Like it's not, healing isn't all about information. Like there's a lot of it. You can basically get, I'll be completely honest, everything's in the academy. You can probably find on the internet for free. It's going to take you a hell of a lot more time to actually find what's appropriate to you, and you're not going to find it in such a cohesive, organized place. That's really what the academy is about, is about organization and cohesion, making everything work smoothly for you, and having all of these additional resources. So I think we were just in master classes. Well, wait, no, we were in live classes. We were in this one. So we've got these resources down here. That was just one example of the food combining ebook. There's a recipe section. There's healthy diet. So here, this is a suggestion to check out this course. Check out a Healthy Diet for You course included in the HP Academy subscription. There's also a link to the food sensitivities list, so you can download yourself a copy of that there. So let's follow this. And then here you've got some products as well. So these are products that are specifically appropriate based on what we were talking about in the video. So this is ox bile, this is betaine HCl, this is a digestive enzyme, and this is the GAPS book. So each resource, each like video, each class has got additional resources that will help you actually not just have the information, but actually be able to begin to apply what it is that you've learned. So here we've got the resources library. I absolutely love this. So we've got a winning combination. This is the food combining ebook. We've got, oh, you scrolled me back up. We've got the 5 Pillars to Heal Your Gut workbook. So this is part of the 5 Pillars course. This is really cool. Let me check this one out. I really like this one. Oh, I missed it. Let me just close this one. Close that. Close that. So it's the, where is it? 5 Pillars to Heal Your Gut workbook. This is an absolutely awesome workbook. So if you come down here, you get a link to download it. You click the link. Opens it in Google Drive. So up here again, you can download a copy here. You can print a copy. You can do whatever you want with this. Once you're in, you can do whatever you want with these resources. They're yours. So you can download a copy. You've got it. It's there for you. So if you come down here, I'm going to skim through this just so you get an idea of what's here. So look, there's all of this. This is the index. The first pillar, second pillar, third, fourth, fifth. We've got circadian rebalancing template. We've got a referenced article with some sciencey bits. We've got food, some more stuff about food combining, fat-soluble vitamins, how to apply all this. subtopic of ketones and candida. We've got some recipes in here as well, and there's some printables towards the end as well. So I'm going to skip through this so you can see. Look, this is a hefty document. Oh, it's lagging as it's trying to load. So let me just have some patience. So again, look, see references. Isn't just me like talking my mouth off. This is like I'm not just saying things. This is referenced. These have some, look, see, these are all the references. So everything that I say in here, it isn't just me saying it. You can click any of these links and it takes you to the scientifically referenced article that tells you why I'm saying what I'm saying, because it isn't just me speaking for the sake of it. It's referenced. This is more about food combining. Down here, so a bit about SIBO there. So here, some more about food combining. Really cool graphic. I made that a few years ago. That was fun. Did that on Canva. But they're the food combining rules. If you're not familiar with them, that's the rules for food combining. Got some stuff about keto. That's a dead group. We don't use that anymore. I should remove that. But you know, you can never get around to everything. Work's never done. So there's more here about like how to track your macros and when we should eat and why, when is the best time to optimize our eating, our food, ketones and candida. Like there is so much here. We've got some recipes down here. We've got fermented spicy tomato salsa. So you can see it's like images, it's got cook time, it's got all the ingredients that you need, directions. It's super easy. Meat stock, super easy. And a bit further, how to make your own fermented vegetables, easy. Exactly step by step how to do it. Calorie up shake. This is kind of like a GAPS shake. Exact ingredients that you need, steps, how to do it. And then you've got printables as well. So here we've got the big 5 pillars to heal your gut. This is obviously, you're going to have to turn your head to the side. This is really cool. It's got, for each pillar, so you've got low stomach acid, insufficient digestive enzymes, sluggish bile, impaired motility, and inadequate mucosa. These are the 5 pillars when they are weak. So in here, you've got symptoms, relief, and resolutions. This helps you to see how to figure out what pillar is struggling based on your digestive symptoms, what you can do immediately for symptom relief, and what you can do for long-term resolution for each of these problems. And I guarantee you, if you have a gut problem, it's one of these 5 things. The 5 pillars are the 5 core primary functions of your digestive system. It fits everything. And here we've got a grocery list. So this is a grocery list that's quite suitable for a low carbohydrate style approach. So think sort of GAPS, keto-esque, paleo style. So nice, super easy shopping list. Symptoms detective journal. You can send me this. You can send me this and say, I need help figuring this out, and I'll give you a hand with it. And down here, we've got some links to things that might be helpful for you. So things like enema kits, juicers, digestive enzymes, etc. Additional resources. So we've got a little about me down here if you're interested in reading it, and some lovely graphics by Joanna. So absolutely incredible. That's just a taster of what we have. We've got the histamine intolerance and mast cell activation syndrome course, classes and resources. So if you come down here, this is like an overview of what the lessons are. Introduction to histamine intolerance and mast cell activation syndrome. How does it develop? How can we get symptom relief? How do you fix it in the long run? What can you eat? And a Q&A. We did a Q&A session at the end of this. So this is included here. As you can see, all of these classes are over here on the left. So you just pick what class you need and you watch it. You've got the 5 pillars. We've got that over here. So this is the 5 pillars. So as we said before, we've got introduction and resources, this one here. So this is how you can get the workbook, and you've also got a brief overview of what each of the classes is about. So we've got one class for each pillar. So there's stomach acid, enzymes, bile, motility, mucosa. We also have one about the microbiome, because it plays such a foundationally connective role in connecting the 5 pillars together. And then we've also got a big picture. Let me go on the big picture, because I'm pretty sure in this class I have some amazing graphic on the board. Let me see where if I can find it. Oh, it's down here. The big picture. I drew up this absolutely awesome thing on my whiteboard. It's awesome. I just want you to see it. I think it was in this one. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. So you can see in the background here, we've got a key that represents acid, enzymes, bile, motility, mucosa, and probiotics. And each one of these symbols, these are a different approach that you can use to improve the different symptoms. So you can just apply based on whatever symptoms you have to whichever pillar is struggling, and apply one of these strategies to try to improve it. So if you've got multiple of these things, you look for ones that have a correlating pattern of the different types of shapes or things that we've got over here. So this is, I absolutely love recording this episode. It was a lot of fun. And then over here, we've got more about, so this is, it's so easy to get overwhelmed with information, and it's not just about knowing stuff. It's about how to actually implement this knowledge in your life. Like, what do you actually do? So over here, we've got like, what does this actually look like really in life? And we've got like a demonstration of what a day in the life of living like you're supporting the 5 pillars would look like. So let's go down. Let's see what other resources we've got to. Oh, this is one of my favorite classes I ever recorded, the mitochondria series. Oh, this is such a cool class. I'm not gonna watch this here. But if you've got chronic fatigue syndrome or poor post-exercise recovery, so you exercise and then you get really sore muscles like fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, like, you need to watch this course. It will absolutely blow your mind and change your understanding of what post-exercise fatigue is all about. It will absolutely blow your mind. Absolutely phenomenal course. I truly enjoyed doing that, because having chronic fatigue syndrome myself and understanding that made everything make so much sense. And once you know that, you can never unlearn it, and it just changes your perspective moving forward forever. We also have here one about the ketogenic diet. I'm thinking of redoing something about this. I'm thinking of doing a paleo, I'm thinking call it like the paleo project, something like that, something along those lines. And it's going to be all about this, but I'm thinking of including this course in that project. So you get access to this: good fats versus bad fats, how to get through keto adaptation. Like, there's so much stuff in this one. Clean keto, why clean keto is superior. Keto and hormones. Oh, I've got adrenal fatigue, I can't do keto. Actually, that's not necessarily true. Keto is one of the best diets for adrenal fatigue. Down here, we've got sleep, hormones, and exercise. So I think this one, sleep hacks. Yeah, this one's really cool. This one's got things that you can implement into your life. Oh, this is a really good thumbnail as well. Look at me, I'm like a psychic. This has got things that you can implement into your life that actually improve your sleep, like almost like that. And that you can see here, without me even playing it, you can see some of the things I'm talking about. You've got heat and temperature. So I'll tell you this now. If you can get your temperature to increase really high and then to drop very suddenly before you go to bed, it's going to induce sleep. You get tired. It improves the secretions of the hormones and things that make you feel sleepy if your temperature increases and then drops. Your core temperature drops while you're asleep. So if you spike it up before you go to bed, like, that's a hot bath, that's a sauna session, that's something like that, and then it drops, it makes you feel tired, it makes you feel sleepy. We've got so much more stuff in here. You can see we've got like autonomic nervous system regulation over here. We've got temperature. Like, there's so much stuff happening over there. I really love all of this stuff. This is getting me really excited, actually. I haven't put a course in here for a little while, but I'm really thinking about it now because I loved doing this. I need to get myself a whiteboard, and then I'll be able to put some more classes in here. This one, again, I'm very excited. A healthy diet for you. This was a really good one because it's about how to build a healthy healing diet, but structure it around your food sensitivities, because it's all well and good that everybody says, oh, just eat the GAPS diet. But it's like, well, I want to do GAPS, but I've got histamine sensitivity. And then someone says, oh, you just need to eat more vegetables. But it's like, oh, well, I have salicylate sensitivity, or I'm sensitive to oxalates. So it's like, how do you do it? How do you actually do this? And this class is all about this. It talks to you all about vitamins, all about minerals. So you actually have the foundational understanding of what you need to know to be able to implement these things. It talks about anti-nutrients and bioavailability. That is such an underrated topic. Like, this should be taught in school. I don't know why anti-nutrients and bioavailability of food, this should be taught in school. It's unbelievable. We also have a Q&A on the end of this one as well. So we had lesson 5, which was a Q&A. Up here, again, we've got a workbook. Click download here. It opens to a file in Drive. You can download this. You can print this. You can do whatever you want with it. It's your copy. Look at it. Look how good this looks. Healthy diet for you. You are the reason that made me write this book. Exactly. I do this for you. So look, there's lovely me, lovely my little face. Come down. Look, we've got food combining cholesterol, fat soluble vitamins, and anti-nutrients. primary topics. So food combining. Again, I'm big on food combining. I think it's really cool. So we talk a bit about food combining in here in this one as well. Appliance of science. Come down. I mean, look at this. This was designed by Joanna. She's absolutely phenomenally talented graphic designer. I mean, look at this. Look how cool that looks. Cholesterol. You've got the little. Oh, we've zoomed in somehow. That was unintentional. You got these little like fat lipids, and you've got these little red blood cells. But look how cool that is. And it shows you read time 3 minutes. You say you don't have time to learn, like 3 minutes to read this, and then you know everything that you need to know about cholesterol. You can read that. Lipoproteins, come down, you've got all these things. Again, these are references. Do these work? Absolutely, they work. So again, not just me talking out of my arse. It's actually referenced studies, longitudinal associations between triglycerides and metabolic syndrome. So it's like, that's just one of the, so there's one reference there. Everywhere you see this little number, you can click this little number and it takes you to the reference. So come down here, what have we got here? Cholesterol is a villainized hero. How can I apply what I've learned? So it's like there are references all the way through this. Information about lipoproteins. And yeah, so let's go down even lower. So we go past this. Fat soluble vitamins, 2-minute read, even shorter. Again, referenced. So what have we got up here? Also known as retinol, and it's in its active aldehyde form, retinol and acid. Vitamin A plays a very significant role in childhood development. It's like, oh, did he just say that for the sake of saying it? Or does he have a reference to back that up? You click that, and there we go. The role of vitamin A in mammalian reproduction and embryonic development. So it's like, there you go. There's your evidence. It's not just me saying it. And then we come down here. There's another reference. It's probably worth noting also that although carotenoids aren't necessarily a good source of vitamin A, they still have an enormous rate of health benefits. So let's click this one and see what this one says. Antioxidant function of carotenoids. So there you can read more about that. And this isn't me. This isn't written by me. This is a scientifically referenced article. So you can go down and you can see this is like peer reviewed. This is like top of the line science. So this isn't my opinion. This is science. So let's scroll down. Let's see. There's more. So we've got stuff about vitamin D. We've got stuff about vitamin E. We've got stuff about vitamin F. Vitamin F is a fun one. Oh yeah, I've got it written here. Vitamin F is a fun one. So yeah, let's read this. Vitamin F is a fun one. It is also likely the least discussed until you realize what it is. Vitamin F are essential fatty acids, namely ALA, alpha linoleic acid, EPA. Oh, this is a hard one to say. Eicosapentaenoic acid and DHA. I used to know this one off the top of my head. Docosahexaenoic acid. These fat-soluble nutrients are all omega-3 fatty acids. They are very important during the developmental stages, primarily for brain and nervous system development. They also have anti-inflammatory properties. It is important to consume ALA, EPA, and DHA because even though we can convert ALA to EPA and EPA to DHA, the conversion rates are substantially low. Oh, has he just said that for the sake of it? Or has he got a reference? It's like, oh, let's click the link. Oh, he has a reference for it. He hasn't just made that up. Can adults adequately convert alpha linoleic acid into EPA and DHA? So you can read this for yourself. I can tell you, no, they can't, because I've read it. Because I've read all of these things that are referenced in here. I've gone through and I've read them all. So this is why I always encourage people to get their omega-3s in the form of EPA and DHA. So this is in krill oil. This is in fish. This isn't the one that in flax seeds, because the conversion rate of ALA in flax seeds to EPA and DHA, which are the forms you actually need in your brain, is horribly low. It's laughable. I don't even know how it can be promoted that the omega-3s that are in flax seeds are even comparable to the omega-3s that are in animal products. The conversion rates are absolutely horrible. And I'm not just saying it, it's there. There's a reference. Vitamin K2, also known as menaquinone, plays a very important role in bone density. Oh, does it? Is he just saying that? Joanna's having fun. Is he just saying it, or does he have a reference? Oh, effects of continuous combined therapy with K2 and vitamin D3 on bone mineral density. Wow. So there you go. Don't take my word for it. Go and read the articles that I've read, or take my word for it, because I'm not just saying it. It's here. It's science. Anti-nutrients, again, references. I'm not just saying things. There are references in here. Let's scroll through here. Thank you. This was possible because of you. This is possible because of everybody that's in the Health Potion Academy. Let's get rid of this little thing. So everybody that's in the academy already, thank you. I really appreciate you. You absolutely enable me to make such awesome resources, to spend the time researching the things that I've researched, to build the references that I have, to influence Joanna to design such absolutely lovely, stunning articles for me. It's like, I couldn't do this without you. So if you want access to all of this stuff, just let me know. So we've got, yeah, we'll finish up there. So that gives you a good overview. I didn't even touch on a lot of the stuff. We've got the health potion protocol. So this is the 12 biggest things that you can do in order to get you healthy from anywhere, like wherever you're at. These 12 steps take you to health. It's like everything I learned on my healing journey catalyzed. I mean, look at me here. Look at this picture of me here. How crazy is it? It's like this is a healing energy. This is. So yeah, you can see over here you've got juicing, coffee enemas, sleep like you're getting paid to, the sun, a catalyst of healing, fasting and intermittent fasting, how to fast safely and effectively. Again, let's click this one. Let's see what it says. So look, we've got this other course. We've got this class here. We come down, more resources, a fast guide to fasting article, and check this course included in your subscription. It's like everything's cross-referenced, everything's linked, there's scientific references everywhere. There's no way you're going to be able to consume all of the content that's on here. There's just so much. But it's organized in such a way where you don't have to, you just have to figure out what it is that you need. And when you join the academy, let me just go over to here. Over here. So this is the payment page. This is how you join. So all you do is in here, put your password, you put your email here. That's not the email that you should email with. Don't email me on that email. Email me on a different one. That one. Email me on this one. If you need me, email me on that one. So you put your name in there, you put your email there, you put your card details there. You come down. What you will receive, complimentary 1-to-1 15-minute root cause analysis call with me. This call is really designed so that I can help. So you basically tell me what's happening with you, and I can point you towards which of these courses is going to be most helpful for you. Because as I said, there's a lot of stuff. There's probably more than you'll ever be able to consume, but you don't need it all. All you need is a little call with me. I can tell you where it is you need to focus, and I can say, you need to go to, this is a really common thing. So someone comes to me with, let's say, mold or mycotoxin illness. I say, you need to check out the mycotoxin elimination course. That's a 2 to 3 hour comprehensive course. So obviously you might want to break that up a little bit because it's an intensive. Then I say, check out the 3rd class in the 5 pillars, because that's all about bile. Bile is how we remove fat soluble toxins. So I can point you towards the stuff that you need, so you don't have to filter through all of this by yourself. You get access to all of this stuff. You get access to all of our classes. This was made a long time ago. So this says 52 classes. I think there's more like 80. Over 10 courses. I think there's still only 10 courses, but we made a lot of individual single classes. You get access to all the masterclasses and events, all of the resources, everything that I just showed you, you get it. We've also got some private interviews on here. You get access to our community, and you get access to all of the courses that we put into the academy. Currently, I am not actively creating content for the academy right now, but who's to say I'm not going to? I'm definitely considering with this paleo project that I'm looking to do. Over here, we've got some testimonials of my clients. So let's give them a read. Billy's knowledge of health. And so this is Charlotte Mather, hypno coach. I actually worked with Charlotte myself. So this was really fun because I worked with her for hypnosis and she worked with me to help her daughter. So we had some pretty awesome results. What she says speaks for herself. So let's read it. Billy's knowledge of health and healing far surpasses anything else of experience. When someone leads from a place of deep knowledge, understanding, and personal experience in the way that Billy does, the results speak for themselves. I don't need to go anywhere else for advice when it comes to the precious health of myself and my daughter. We tried for years to get answers or even something close to understanding what was going on with my daughter's health. Then Billy came along with his advice, implemented changes that worked rapidly and more effectively than anything we had tried, and we tried a lot. Simply outstanding. Thanks, Billy. The results that we actually achieved with her daughter were absolutely phenomenal. And I know Charlotte picked up a lot of stuff that we did with her daughter and applied it to herself, and it fit really nicely. We've got Edward here, another one. It's quite long. I'm not going to read this one. We're going to skip. Edward was one of my one-to-one clients. Absolutely love him. He's awesome. He's traveling around the world. He's living his best life. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy for him. Vicky, also one of my one-to-one clients. Absolute ray of sunshine. She says, I'm extremely thankful to have found my health coach, Billy Dickinson. If you have leaky gut or other gut-related issues, he's a fountain of knowledge and guidance. I absolutely am, and I would love to give you the knowledge and guidance that I have. So If you need like one-to-one help, I'm here. If you need a less personalized, just more information-based approach, the academy is here. I've done this video because this is kind of like sitting in the background. I don't really advertise this very much. I use this with all of my one-to-one clients, but this isn't something I really promote. And because I don't promote it, a lot of people don't really even know it exists, don't really know what's available in it. So I just wanted to make this video today to give you a little sneak peek so you can see what we actually have here. We actually have like an unbelievable amount of stuff. And as I said, when you join the academy, you also get to have a short call with me one-to-one, so I can help direct you towards what resources in the academy are going to be the most useful for you. So as you can see, I'm just going to flesh all of these out again so you can see the absolutely almost absurd amount of content that we have available here. And a lot of this is exclusive. You will not find this information anywhere else. I know I have so much free stuff. I do so much Facebook content. I do so much YouTube content, but there's some stuff in here that is unique to this. One of our really popular ones is the mycotoxin one. Where is that? Let me find it here. So this was just a one-off live class, but it was phenomenal. We had some really awesome reviews. I can remember recording this. I recorded this at my grandma's house, and it was like 30 degrees, and I had like sweat dripping down my back. It was absolutely crazy. As you can see down here, we've got recipes, we've got celery juice, we've got probiotics link, we've got links to fasting, coffee enemas, calorie up shake. It's everything that you need. Absolutely everything that you need. And again, lovely graphic by Joanna. This is actually a mold releasing its spores, which is really cool. I haven't really played around with this up here, so I'm kind of exploring this with you. I'm more of like the content creator. Joanna's more of the designer, so I'm not as familiar with this. So let's see what's up here. This looks fun. Oh, there's a contact form. Cool. So if you want to talk to me, you can submit your thing here and it will come to me. You can go into your account. You can play around with all of your stuff. See, look here, book your free 15-minute root cause analysis call. Awesome. You can book that. If you want to cancel at any time, you cancel. You want to upgrade to annual? Actually, we only have annual available now. So that one won't be there. That won't be available. So where did it go? Here. Come over here. Put your stuff in here. Put your details in. Name here. Email here. Card details. Send me over your payment. Click that button here. You'll literally get an email straight away that gives you access to your account. So you can register your account, you put your password in that you want, and it gives you your own portal. So you'll log in, you'll see exactly this page here. It will take you to the dashboard. And you have the whole academy to explore. You can go and do whatever it is that you feel called to, and you can book your call with me and I can point you in the right direction. For anybody just coming in out of nowhere, I would definitely go 5 Pillars to Heal Your Gut. It's our flagship course. It's our most popular course. We've sold hundreds of it. It's the most popular course because it's the foundation. Like, it doesn't matter what you've got going wrong. If your gut's a mess, you need the 5 pillars. If you've got any symptoms, you need to focus on your gut. So yeah, that's where I would generally suggest anyone starts. But again, you don't know which one. Do you know if it's stomach acid? Do you know if it's enzymes? Well, we've got those resources in the workbook to help you through it, but you can book your call with me and I can help you figure that out. It's not something you have to do alone. So let me see if I minimize that. Oh, you can see Joanna's absolutely crazy workspace. Joanna, I need your help. I've lost the thing. Give me a hand. I've lost the StreamYard page. I want to go full screen. Oh, my alarm's ringing. It's telling me it's time for me to have my bath. So again, this is, oh, it's a tab in the thing. Okay, that's silly me. So this is why, so my alarm is going off telling me that it's time for me to have my bath. So you can see there was a class in the academy called Sleep Like You Get Paid to Sleep. It's like, I take that seriously. I really prioritize my sleep. I have an alarm that rings on my phone that says, stop running your bath. So yeah, I don't just say things, I practice what I preach. So a link to that will be available somewhere. So make sure you click that link and it will take you through. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. You can send me a DM. You can send me an email. You had my email just back there. Send me a DM, send me a direct message. Leave me a comment, whatever it is. If you comment, especially if you tag me, I will get back to you regardless of where you're at. So yeah, that's everything we've got in the academy. It's an unfathomable amount of information. It's not just me saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff. There's references. This is the foundation of all of my free videos. So when you hear me saying things in my free content, on my YouTube videos and my Facebook, again, it's not just me saying stuff. It's me saying stuff based on all of this research and scientifically referenced articles and all of this research that I've done. So you get to see why I'm saying all this stuff. This is the foundation of the knowledge that you need to really comprehend the rest of the content. So that's everything for today. I hope you have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going live. I'm going to make a live every single day for the next month. That's my plan. So, well, I'm on holiday shortly, so maybe not then, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'll see you very soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.